Today at Coyote Classics, we're checking out this 1969 Firebird. Really neat car, and I love the body style of the 69s.
It's got a great stance, don't it?
It does. You did good picking out the wheel and tires.
Thank you. It's a really nice red as well. It's powered by a 400 Pontiac engine, power steering, power brakes, and it does have four-wheel disc brakes on this one, Dalton. Was a factory air car. The AC stuff is not any longer there. As far as the aluminum radiator was put in it as well. Looks like we got a new battery. It's a really nice car.
It is, yeah. Really sharp, cocky looking.
These 69 Firebirds are really gathering a lot of traction. You know, since the 69 Camaros just went crazy.
Yeah.
As Dalton shuts this off, the front nose is really nice. Usually you're going to see a crack on this Enduro bumper here, and it's in great shape. Chrome bumper is awesome as well. That's one of the focal points of a 69 Firebird. You also have the chin spoiler. Have a nice even gap from front to back here. Back of the hood lines up nice over here on the driver's side. Same thing on the passenger side. Tiny rock chip right here. Again, we sell drivers here. This is a beautiful driver that can pull up to any classic car show and you'll be super proud of it and maybe even win a trophy. The paint and body look good, it's straight. Brand new American Racing wheels and tires, great stance, great sound, and a really nice interior. We'll get to that in a minute. As we go down here to the bottom, and this is the most important part, no bubbles or blisters here in the front of the fender, lower fender, door, rocker, or front edge of the quarter. So very solid car. And the paint was done a number of years ago. So still looks excellent, good. But I'm just saying it wasn't done this year. Yep. So if anything was gonna pop out, it would have by now. Lower quarters, awesome behind the wheel. Back bumper has been replaced as well. Tail light lenses are excellent. Dalton, would you mind while I go in the interior, going ahead and grabbing, opening that trunk for us? It's kind of cool. Great stance, new tires. Window felts have been replaced. As we open up the doors, the rubber's been replaced. Corner of the doors, just like we want to see there, are rust-free, original. Door jamb paint's nice. It's just not quite as nice as the rest of the car. You can see that's kind of more original right there on the back of it.
I really like that custom console they put in, you know, and it's got cup holders, makes it nice, and it looks good in there too.
It does, and it's just, with that Hurst Shifter, it's just got a nice B&M Hurst Shifter in there. I like it a lot. The door panels are beautiful. Let me get this glare out, but the door panels, the back seat, back shelf, it's got 6x9, it's got the correct GM seat belts. Just a really nice interior. And this is pretty cool. Bottom of the trunk lid looks good. As we come in here, it's all carpeted very nicely. It's got the Firebird fender covers. I don't know if you can see here, I'll try to get it. It's got a 6-disc CD changer. I don't know why the guy did this, but put little cubbies in here.
There you go.
You know, you can carry stuff and hide stuff, whatever you want to do, but same thing here. In this drawer, pulls out.
That's nice. That way,
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, for your rags and for whatever you take to show. That's really neat.
For a car show.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah,
like I said,
that's
the
cool.
guy built it for a show car. You know, it's just been done a few years.
Yeah.
As we look around the back here, as we come around the back driver's side, same thing, back bumper is beautiful. Lower quarter is awesome. The seam here is really nice. Look up and down the sides, nice straight car. Back windows tinted. I think it's all tinted, ain't it? Let's go ahead and must roll the back windows up, shall we?
Yeah.
I'll let you do that. It's hard to do with one hand here. Real frill rubbers appear to be original, but they're still nice and pliable. Driver's side door jamb, no rust. Nice and clean all the way throughout. Door panel is excellent. Yeah, tinted glass.
It looks good.
Pretty cool, huh? I'm gonna roll this one up and just give them a kind of a look of it that way.
Yeah, I like the looks of that.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yep. And if a guy wanted to take the tint off, all you do is just peel it off. But I like the looks of it a lot.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I like tint.
As we go in here to the inside, I didn't talk about it on the other side, but the dash pad is perfect. The dash is nice, gauges are nice. As you can see in there, as far as the, it's got the 160 mile an hour speedometer, which is a 400 car.
Nice.
Okay. They didn't all have 160 speedometer. As far as the gas gauge works, dome light works. I'll let you kind of take over for me. Dome light works as we turn that on and off. As we go, you know, we've already took this one through our shop, completely gave it a buff. New tires and wheels.
It does have a horn button down here.
Does it? Okay, good. Fresh oil change, went through the brakes, you know, just got it ready to go. So we'll go through a few things. If there's anything that don't work, you got a horn button here. Wipers work perfect. We always put new blades on them too if they need it. Heater fan works.
Radio works.
Yep. Oil pressure's at 60 pounds for a Pontiac. That is awesome.
That is good.
And the temp's already at 160, 170, so that's great oil pressure. Goes over 70 when you rev it up. Volt gauge is working. Tack works over here. It's got an aftermarket tack. Every single thing's working.
Yeah, it's a cool car. And with that shifter too, because the other day I got in it and I'm like, I can't get it to, you know, I had it in reverse and I couldn't get it to go to drive. You have to push in on the shifter too. It's like so like you push down, you get it to reverse and you push down to go backwards to neutral and drive. It's a little bit different, but
they're all a little different. And then as soon as you get used to them, they're.
Yeah, as soon as you get used to it, it's a breeze. But I didn't know how to work it the other day.
I'll tell you what, the interior feels so nice, very comfortable, and like you said earlier, I love the console. You know, you can put your cups in here. The armrest is just at the right height.
Yeah, but I like the Grant GT wheel too. It looks really good in here.
It fits good, you know.
Nice.
It's got a lot of torque,
It does.
doesn't it? Here's those four-wheel disc brakes and their power. Now, with this, a lot of the 400s have a bigger cam. This one doesn't have a big cam to where those power brakes don't work.
Yep.
So it's just a nice stock running engine.
So the brakes work good. They have plenty of vacuum.
Perfect. Thanks for
clarifying. Yeah. Yep. It's fun.
Seriously, this thing lifts.
It does.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right after this video, we're going to go and do that 68 Camaro, that driver quality, that big block. That thing's fun too.
Yeah.
But I'm going to turn this thing around and go through the gears one more time because this surprised me. Speedometer is pretty much accurate. It looks like it's about 5 mile an hour off is all. Like we were doing 65 and it was reading 70, no bounce to it.
Yep. That's super typical, especially on these. You know, they're not like your new cars. They're GPS, you know, done through GPS. These are all mechanical.
And just the tire size makes a huge difference.
Yep. There's Grandpa.
And just looking out over the hood on this, the paint looks gorgeous, and I love that bulged hood.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
The only thing this thing doesn't have is the hood tack, you know. Wonderful transmission, 4,045, right there for your shift. Goes nice and straight down the road.
It's a good car.
Kickdown work right there.
Yeah, suspension feels great. Really drives nice.
It does. Some of them get squirrely. You know, this one just seemed like it just kind of lifted and went.
Yep. Check it out on the website, coyoteclassics.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.